Hey, what's up, guys? Alright, this is Aiden on Welcome to Our World FTM with my Wednesday video. This week's topic is hobbies, and needless to say, this one is going to be kind of a long video. Let's see, I'm going to start off with reading. I'm big into reading. I am no longer necessarily in recovery, but I do still read my AA book, NA book, Chicken Soup for the Recovering Soul, Where the Sidewalk Ends. Gotta admit, fantastic book. This is my second favorite book ever, White Oleander. My first favorite is The Great Gatsby. I don't have my copy of it here. It's at my friend's house in storage at the moment. I am an avid journaler. I have been journaling basically since 4th grade, and got this one with Buddha on it. This is one my mom got me. Another one, this is brand new, this one my mom got for me for Christmas this year. I believe that I'm actually going to use this one as my transition journal, where I keep up with everything that's changing and happening as it happens. It is old. I'm a little OCD, so stuff's going to be in binders, but it was originally Spice Girls, but this is stuff going back to 1999 and going the next one, which goes up to 2001, and it just keeps going and going and going. It actually has both trips to treatment in it. This is when I started my, I love stickers, so I've always been covering stuff with stickers, but this one actually has, as you can see, clippings from magazines. I got the idea from a friend while I was in treatment, and so it's got all that stuff in it. This is the current one that I am on right now. I am this far in to it, so I have my next one, which has yet to be decorated, which is something that I am going to be in the process of doing. I already have the drawing for it, and it is journal number, I don't even know what, but yeah. Like I said, I am a journaler. Always have been. It's a really great thing for me. One of the best ways to express myself and issues that I'm going through. I am also big into poetry. This is a notebook of some of my old poetry from high school and junior high. It's half of it's written, half of it's written like typed and everything like that, and it's not all the best quality, but I do have a couple that I was planning on reading, which I'll get to in a minute. I collect pens. This was actually one of my Christmas presents this year. I collect pens and Sharpies, markers, anything that glows under black light especially. And like I said, with the decorating stuff, this is my transgender binder that has a lot of information and stuff. I'm becoming more and more into activism, and so I'm in the process of gathering information. There is a GLBT group that I do attend in the area, and so I'm making sure that people are aware and know more about transgender people and what they go through. Oh. This is my writing, mostly through high school, and it has the beginning of, this was actually in my English autobiography, which is a lot missing, but I have more writing stuff that I've done. I started a play that's like halfway done. Started a story that I'm actually going to get back into. It's just really, really choppy and short, but it was back in like 9th grade, but the topic of it is fantastic. This is like titles of different chapters that I plan on having. The Eyes of Mortimer is a short story that I wrote back in, I want to say 11th grade, but it's got some artwork of the characters along with the character descriptions. I'm very OCD, especially when it comes to writing. It's got the characters in here, and then the cat along with, this is how ridiculous I am, the apartment layout for the one character and the apartment character for the boy's apartment, which is a separate apartment, and then it's the outline of the story, which hasn't gotten very far, but it's the original copy of the story, and it's not very long, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and adapt it. It's originally set in the 1920s, but I'm thinking I'm going to do it modern, but at the same time I kind of want to stick with the original theme, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I am also, this is something that I do, this is something I picked up in treatment. It's a notebook full of affirmations, and basically it's just quick sentences, you know, like I'm a good person, I am a beautiful person, I am a talented artist, I am lovable, you know, it just keeps going, and it's something that actually helps me a lot. I haven't done it as much lately. I've been doing more journaling, but I need to get back into that as well. On to some of the artwork, which is my favorite thing. I don't have a lot of it available here. It's kind of packed away because all my stuff is it's like half moved in because we're hoping to be moving soon. But this is one of the tattoos that I'm going to be getting on, well, this part of it, on my wrist right here. I don't know if this is going to be triggering to people, but white oleander was one of the first times that I did go through an experience of attempting to end my life. I was watching white oleander, and for a long time it was very much a trigger for me, but I have basically decided that this is something I need to be reminded of on a regular basis, so it is going to be right here. This is something that was originally on one of my walls in my apartment, but that one I ended up moving out of way sooner than I expected to. This is one of my favorite ones that I've done in a very, very long time. My nickname is Bubbles from a lot of my friends, that I had done while I was under the influence, which was not a good night, but I find it funny because this octopus man looks like Tim Curry to me. This is one that I did while I was in treatment, and it took me, I think, a couple hours, but it was done pretty fast. This one also that I did during treatment. And like I said, the nickname is Bubbles. I also got the idea from the tattoo. These are a couple more recent ones. This is a self-portrait along with a little bit about me. This is my zombie picture that I kind of half finished as usual. And this is one of my favorite ones that I've done as of recently. I had my girlfriend position her hands like this and drew the tree inside of it that I haven't finished, but I'm really hoping to finish soon. It's just going to take a lot of patience. I'm going to double up the lines just like over here, but then I'm going to be doing stripes in each of them. I've done it very similar, kind of like Tim Burton-ish in a way. This is one that I did not too long ago. I have a picture of it under black light, which turned out really cool too, but I'm going to have to put all this stuff away again after this, which is going to drive me absolutely insane. I figured I was going to read a couple of my poems that I had written back in high school because they were graded very, very well. One of them was in my creative writing class. I ended up with 125% in the class, which no one else came anywhere near that. Nobody else was above 100%, and it was kind of funny because the teacher didn't even like me. So I have a thing for creative writing along with my artistic stuff, so when I'm able to really get all of that out, it's a very fantastic thing for me. So yeah, this is one of the first ones that I had written about my feelings of not feeling appropriate in my body. There were a lot of those, actually. This is one that I believe I wrote my junior year, maybe my sophomore year. It's called The Mirror's Reflection. I look into the mirror only to see a face. I want to strike out at it for being so deformed. It has become a blur, blocked out of my own mind. The face skews with every grasp of air I suck into my lungs. I want to lash out at the mirror in front of me for showing me this putrid face, this distorted body, this thing. How can I be so mean to me? My soft bubble-wrapped skin covered the feelings deep inside. With every little thing that really should mean nothing, my heart explodes with anger, fear, regret, and anxiety. The smallest things seem to cause me to get angry at myself. People look at me on the outside and see a smile and a cheerful dream, but the lingering reality of rejection and lack of faith pins me down against the display board for ridicule. As if I were a six-legged, seven-eyed moth, people look at me and snicker. I want to sit down and not hear something being said behind my back. I want so badly just to know I am loved, to know I'm accepted, to know things will be okay as the days go by. I want so badly to survive through the next day. In life, there is nothing that a person like me can do. I will just sit and wait for things to work out for the better and hope that this will actually, for once. Okay, so my video decided to cut out on me, and I was in the middle of reading the second poem, so I decided to just cut that. Next week will be school and work. I don't do either, so we're going to have to figure out exactly what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to have to talk to Shai and figure that one out, but I will see you guys next week. Peace.